home is where the heart is. That phrase is always brought up by people. When I think of home, I do think of the heart, but I think of the people in the home that make it a home.
I grew up in Taos my whole life, and to me, home has always been things like being outside in the evening and like watching the sunset.
A place where you can express yourself artistically.
Feeling grounded and like you belong.
Speaking Spanish is a big part of home for me because it's where I come from and it reminds me of where I once was.
Yes, I have 4 younger siblings. They're all younger than me. I'm the oldest. It's a little difficult having to take care of them, trying to make sure they're safe, comfortable, being able to help them when they need help, also like making food, helping them clean. That's like for me to be a second mother.
Living in an airship has definitely made me more aware of how much water we have in case we need to order it from town, or watching our power.
I can probably attest for some people who have lived next to trap houses or crack houses. It's never a nice scene to see people walk down your street like zombies, but it somewhat humbles you to realize there are other places and better things to be doing, especially helping people understand you could be doing something else rather than going to this place to do a vice.
Off the beaten path, little trails that locals have made in the mountains and down to the river that aren't perfectly straight and where you're bound to get scraped up when you're hiking them, but that always lead to just the most incredible views or the most incredible spaces. That's what home means to me.
What makes Taos a unique place to call home is the unique range of characters who live here. Everywhere you go, you know someone, no matter like where they're from. They all have their own story, and they're really interesting.
To belong here is to be recognized, like even at the store or wherever, like by little girls or whatever, like because I was playing volleyball and they're like, oh, you're so cool. And I'm like, I know. I'm part of the community. I'm getting education here. I'm planning on staying here and adding to the community. So
people are very accepting. They're very kind. And they're just it's overall a great place to live.
We're all a big family. Like, we can't be related, but half the time we'll call them Tia or Tio, or like just know them from people, and it just like we're a really tight-knit group.
It is a place where I've found that you can really feel the histories and feel like you're walking in the footsteps of those before you. And I personally find that unique to any other place I've ever been. I also find that whenever I leave for a long period of time, I find myself longing and excited to come over that hill, getting out of the canyon and knowing, oh, I'm finally back home and seeing that beautiful view.
We have skiing 40 minutes away from us, and we have all these hiking trails, mountain biking trails, and it's been really great to grow up in such a place that's so beautiful and has so many different opportunities for outdoor use.
One thing that I think we need to preserve in Taos for generations to come is the local family-owned businesses. Growing up in Taos and knowing your regular order at your favorite restaurant is very fun, and I think it's really important that we keep those businesses thriving for our economy and for our children and families to come together.
I think we should preserve the land. It's really beautiful. The mountains are amazing. There's plenty of animals and plant life, and I just want people to be able to experience that.
As a community, to make sure like our roads are clean, like to make sure people get the help they need, to make sure that our teens aren't struggling with mental health. I feel like things like that.
Our culture. Obviously, there's a lot of culture with Taos Pueblo, but also just like the New Mexican roots that we have. You'll go to a lot of the restaurants and you'll have these amazing New Mexican dishes, and it's just this unique Taos accent on everything, and it needs to be preserved because it's special and unique to Taos.
In order to make a community feel safe, you have to make sure there is a place to feel safe.